Hi, this is Dave Cherry of the Cordis Corner. I'd like to introduce you to my office, which just happens to be the Cordis Corner. As you can see, directly behind me there is the Cordis Corner website running on my PC, being tested for the latest version. And let's have a quick look around the office. If we move over and I move slightly out of the way here, you'll see that directly behind me is one of my Mimi speakers, which you'll have probably seen mentioned multiple times on my website. I really like these speakers actually. We'll just zoom in a little on those. And you can see directly behind them, because that one is quite close to the corner, I've treated the room acoustically a little bit with some foam panels, and that works reasonably well. I mean, this room is actually quite an awkward size for sound, because the room happens to be quite square in shape, which means that essentially you get a few frequencies where you get room amplification to an unacceptable level. The way I've got around that is to, one, put quite a bit of foam acoustic padding in the room. Secondly, there's quite a big bookshelf behind the video recorder, which maybe I'll show you in a second. And thirdly, I sometimes switch on room correction in Windows, which helps quite a bit when listening to digital sources. Let's take a look at my amplifier, built quite recently. We'll just move this camcorder over. I'll just come out of view for a moment, and we'll just pull that right down there. There we go, that's it. The beast. See if we can just zoom in on that a little bit. There we go, I can just get in on that a bit. So this is the amplifier that you may have seen listed again on my website. It's a fairly substantial unit. It's actually only rated at about 150 watts per channel into 8 ohms, but this amp would quite gladly deliver into 4 ohms and probably could just about deliver into 2 ohms. The output transistors on each side are rated at about 390 watts on each swing, basically, so there's 4 times that. So as you can imagine, it's got a fairly substantial transformer behind it. Here's a close-up of the amplifier. Zoom in, zoom out a bit first, and then zoom in so you can get a better view of it. And then just below the amplifier, here's the first decent turntable I ever had. An old Technics direct drive. Just needs a little bit of work doing to it, and then that'll be back online as well. And there we go. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned. I'm sure we'll get a few more on this channel quite soon.